Hi, I'm Lokman Hakimi Abdullah, and my matrix number is UDE 200033. So, today I'm going to present my part, which is introduction for movie review presentation. So, movie review presentation. So, for our movie chosen by us is Amistad. Amistad, I just want to tell you about what I got from Amistad movie. Amistad teach us not to practice slavery, so it show a racism toward the skin color. Justice to all should be given because no human being should be held in high esteem based on skin color or religion. So, just like I mentioned it before, our movie review, our movie chosen by us is Amistad. So, what is this release for Amistad? Amistad this release it is 10 December 1997. So it's about 23 years ago, but it still give a huge impact for the viewer. So I'm proudly to say the Amistad is give me a lot of moral value about racism. Okay, so I think the director of the movie is Steven Spielberg. Spielberg is a biggest name in a filmmaker industry, so it's a good to us to know the the director. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, so today I will talk about the cast involved in the production of this movie. So the cast involved is Jimin Honseo will be playing as Sengbe Pierre, Matthew McConaughey as Roger Sherman Baldwin, Anthony Hopkins as John Quincy Adam, Morgan Freeman as Theodore Johnson, Nigel Houghton as President Martin Van Buren, David Paymer as Secretary of State John Fawcett, Pete Postlewaite as William S. Holabird, Stellan Skarsgård as Louis Tapan, Raza Adoti as Yamba, Abu Bakar Fanafah as Falah, Anna Paquin as Queen Isabella II of Spain, Thomas Millen as Angel Calderon de la Barca, Thomas Millen at Chiwetel Ejiofor as Ernst James Covey, Derek Eshong as Vocal, Geno Silva as Jose Ruiz, John Ortiz as Pedro Montes, Kevin J. O'Connor as a missionary, Ralph Brown as Lieutenant Thomas R. Gidney, Darren E. Burrow as Lieutenant Richard W. Meade, Alan Rich as Judge Andrew T. Judson, Paul Guilford as Attorney, Peter Ford as Captain Fitzgerald, Xander Berkeley as Ledger Hammond, Jeremy Northam as Judge Coughlin, Alice Howard as John C. Cullen, Austin Pendleton as Professor Josiah, Pedro Armendariz Jr. as General Baldomero Espartero.
Ashla binti Nuralizam, and my matrix number is UDE 200063. And today I'll be talking about the summary of our movie, which is Amistad. Amistad is the name of a slave ship traveling from Cuba to the US in 1839. It is carrying a cargo of Africans who have been sold into slavery in Cuba. They have been taken on board and chained in the cargo hold of the ship. And also, as the ship crossing from Cuba to the US, which is Digimon Honsu, the name of the place, who was a tribal leader in Africa, leads a mutiny and takes over the ship. They continue to sail, hoping to find their way back to Africa, but instead, they are misdirected, and when they reach the United States, they are imprisoned as a runaway slave. They don't know how to speak in English. They didn't learn how to speak in English, and it seems like they are doomed to die for killing their captors when an abolitionist lawyer decides to take their case, arguing that they were free citizens of another country and not slaves at all. The case finally gets to the Supreme Court, where John Quincy Adams makes an impatient and eloquent plea for their release. This is based on a true story of a significant moment during American slave trade. This movie shows a saga of an 1839 mutiny about the slave ship, which is Amistad. Much of the story revolves a courtroom drama as lawyers for the slaves seek their freedom and return home because they want to return home. The case is a watershed moment for American-Spain relations and reveals the political machinations as it holds repercussions on the North-South conflict eventually leading to America's Civil War. So that's the summary of this movie. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Aiman Afif bin Zulfikar Alihan. My matrix number is UDE 200004. For the analysis of the movie plot, we have divided to 5 points. The first one is justice for the innocent peoples. In this situation, Mr. John Quincy Adams and Mr. Roger Sherman Baldwin have fought for the justice for Joseph Sink and his troop even until the Supreme Court asked for them, the innocent people should get the proper justice. And the second one is equality among humans. Mr. John Quincy Adams have strictly fought for the justice that have been asked by Joseph Sink and his troop, as there are also normal human beings that seek for freedom. He also emphasized the equality among humans, as all of them that belongs to the troop to be returned to their Livingston nation, Africa, where they have been living a happy life with their family. The third one is put a stop for human slavery and illegal trafficking. Theodore Judson and Louis Tuppen have stepped forward to raise the issue, as they have been wanting to put a stop on human slavery crime, based on this case. After winning this case, which was defended by Mr. John Quincy Adams, they started to have trust that this case will be the ending point for the illegal trafficking crisis around the globe. And the fourth one is appreciation shown to people who have served as well. At the end of this movie, we can see how the joy of those who have become slaves is clearly displayed when they are finally freed. Following that, the leader or the person who represented them, Joseph Singh, showed appreciation to the person who has helped them a lot, namely Mr. John Quincy Adams, and Mr. Roger Sherman Baldwin shook hands and thanked them that with their help there would be no more discrimination and slavery against Joseph Singh and his team. And the last one is the racial education that has been offered can be applied today and in the future to teach about the racial climate and how tolerance can be a solution to the problems of interracial tensions that can have a negative impact on the progress and harmony of the country. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Asil Sadat bin Zaidi and my matrix number is UDE 200016. Today I would like to talk about the opinion regarding the movie settings. As we all know, the movie of Amistad was set in the year of 1841, whereby the main transportation system is the ships. They have carved the ship according to the real model of the ships that exist in the year of 1800s. They have brought the originality of the movie by making them sail in the sea, which most of the directors will not prefer, yet manage to solve it with visual graphics. Yet, the cast of this movie have shown the high level of dedication for bringing the scenario to life, as they don't hesitate to act like it. After that, the accuracy of costumes worn by the cast was amazing and they earned our respect as they are willing to exchange their dressing styles for the movie. Back in the year of 1800s, most of the people are used to wear multiple layers of long-sleeve shirts and covered them with a leather coat. But personally for me, wearing another layer of attire will make me sweat as my body will be wet. But the cast of this movie have worn the same type of attire which been followed by the people back in the year of 1800s. From here, we can capture the effort that they have utilized for this movie.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Uzaimi Zainul. My matrix number is UDE 200037, and I will continue the part that I have brought by Mr. Asil about opinion regarding the movie. So first of all, I will tell about the place setting that have been featured in the movie Amistad. For me personally, the movie setting was amazing as they have brought and portrayed the exact scene that will happen in the United States back in 1814. For me, the angle of camera that have captured the feature where it's dusty and old-time, old-fashioned design of capturing was amazingly good. For that, they have done a good job. And secondly, I would like to praise Mr. Jaimin Honsu, the African troop leader, whereby none of the actor who acted as the American troop, doesn't have the proper background of a troop, but they have done an amazing performance whereby they have truly and naturally acted as a troop. For me, that was really good. They own my respect. For me, that was amazing the movie. So hope you enjoy it, Madam Hannah. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Lumah Hakim bin Osman and my matrix number is UDE 200034. Today I want to talk about the conclusion of the movie Amistad. So our group has concluded that Amistad is a movie that has a profound impact on those who truly appreciate every storyline concluded in the movie. So all the stories about those people who suffer from cruelty of racism and discrimination can be seen clearly in every action played by the character in the movie. So our group also concluded that discrimination is the opposite of the most basic values in society, especially in relation to the basic principle of ethics. So our group also found that discrimination also brings harm not only to individual but also gives harm to the society as well. So in order to fight racism and discrimination, every human being must respect all the peoples and societies in terms of religion, race or ethnicity. This is because every human being is created and taught the same thing, which is to do good to others and respect each other. Therefore, every leader, especially the government in Malaysia, should do the same thing to fight the racism, which is very not uncommon, but I think all country in the world should fight racism, because this is a very serious issue that can bring to probably gender war, ethnicity war, or etc. So that's all for me. Thank you.